Hey everybody! Welcome back to SuperDerek Streams, the only show on the internet where I continue my playthrough of Octopath Traveler. Alright. Oh, looks like some stuff isn't showing up though right now. What's up with that? Let's see. There we go. Alright. It is about time to resume our... Oh, hey, thank you, Johnny. It is about time to resume our playthrough. Let's see. Let me just... There we go. Hey, Turayu. That's awesome, man. Well, thank you for joining me again, and thank you again so much for your generosity earlier today. That was very moving, man. Thank you so much. So, when last I left off, I actually left to try to get in touch with my moving company. They're still... Oh, they did send us an email asking us to FedEx them a money order. Yeah, that's not happening until they give us the paperwork that we need. And, oh man. Well...
Now, let us hunt him.
Alright, surprised our foes.
Come in,
I bet we
if
did.
thou darest.
What's everybody weak to here? Heavy lightning to one foe. Oh, that's right, she can use spears. Since I gave her the knight ability.
Out of my way. Fatal touch.
So I think that as things stand with the moving company as of right now, the good news is that the moving broker also seems to think that these guys are acting strangely. I think they're also being very careful about the wording that they use. Because, again, slander, libel, all that stuff. But it feels nice to have somebody else who's looking into their shady dealings.
Listen now.
Here goes nothing. Here we go.
Out of my way. Here.
Come in, if thou darest.
Did I disable the chat? No, you should be able to chat. Everybody should be able to chat. Blue Thunder. Here, let me check something real quick. Okay. Yeah, try typing something into the chat again, man. Cause you're not banned. I was wondering if maybe Nightbot did something, but doesn't look like it. Exactly, Tsuryu.
studied harder.
Oh yeah, I should probably have Haunted try to capture some of these Pokemon. Grim witnesses. Grim witness as far as the eye can seeth. I assume that was seeth and not seeth. Tis colder here too. The wind cutteth to the bone.
Come on.
That's why.
Now then.
A trail.
Mm-hmm.
A secret path, only the mistress knows about. It leads straight to the heart of the forest. Out here, the snow never melts. It covers landmarks and makes every direction look much like the other. The herb of grace grows somewhere deep in the forest. But be wary. Many dangerous fiends lurk within. That is why Susanna keeps the knowledge of this path a secret. So thou dost speaking, and as well as any man. Only when I have something to say.
Thanks be to thee.
Will that more people of this world followeth the same principle. Go carefully. I have not seen Susanna look so happy for many a year. Pray, return safely, that you might bring her more joy.
Thou hast my thanks.
I shall. Oh, the chat window was hidden. Hey, no worries, man. I owe her that much and more. I will prevail. Feel like you're the only one that doesn't get this game? Yeah, I understand, man. I feel kind of like that when I was talking about my time with Valkyria Chronicles 4. And like, it kind of left a weird taste in my mouth because of how it treats such a recent war with such levity. It just seemed so strange. But other people, that doesn't bother them at all. And basically a lot of them called me an old stick in the mud for not feeling the same. But, you know, not all RPGs, not all games are for everyone. Everybody experiences games in the context of their own lives. And, you know, and as a result, it's a very subjective experience. That's something that I wish more people understood.
Let us beginning.
I mean, there are some things that a game can do that make them objectively worse. But matters of taste are, you know, matters of taste.
Coming, if thou darest. A torrent of arrows!
Wow, those guys dodged quite a bit.
What next?
Oh, hey,
It's nothing.
thanks for the host, Wood. Thank you so much, man.
This calls for search.
Oh, well, I guess that's an auto host, but hey, it's still really nice.
Here we go. This calls for search.
I wonder how Wood is doing. I know he was also in a lot of trouble with the house that he was
Let
renting
the
out.
hunt begin.
I hope he's doing good.
I will cut him down.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh, okay. Well, take care, Tsuryu, and I hope you have a nice day, man.
Letting the hunt begin. Coming. Watching my blade dancing.
Here we go.
That didn't break it? That's weird. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for the sub, buddy.
Thus ends your lesson.
Let's see what you got.
What is the logical course of action?
All right.
Coming, if thou darest. Never missing.
Hmm.
What next? Death by 1,000.
Man, that didn't hit very many times, even with the buff.
Here goes nothing. This calls for search.
What is the logical course of action? Nothing will quiet the storm.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
My turn.
Let's do this! Time to steal the show.
That does
Don't
well.
start things you can't finish.
Yeah, looks like hunting really needs some levels. Doesn't really seem like the experience that I'm gaining in these areas seems to be granting levels very quickly, that's for sure.
Let us begin. Come in, if thou darest. Never missing.
Interesting dilemma. A great inferno to scorch the land.
Here we go.
Over here. Whoa. I appreciate it, really. What is the logical course of action? Ah, a miracle like no other.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright, hunter skills. Let's do Arrow Storm. I feel like this should be pretty effective.
Here we go.
Could be worse, I suppose.
This calls for trouble.
Interesting dilemma. Great inferno to scorch the land.
My turn.
Hey, Power Biscuit. Yeah, I only ended for a couple of hours to try to handle some business for you know, getting my stuff back. Unfortunately, not really very much progress was made in that endeavor, but at least I got to also take a walk with my dog and my wife and you know, have lunch, that sort of thing.
What next?
Hey, Mr. Immortal, how you doing? And welcome to the stream. Let's see. And yes, this is, in fact, an excellent game. That's right, I should try to capture this thing.
I honor thee, my quarry.
You can say smacking some fools. Well, I would smack some fools, but I'm too busy pitying them. No, not really. Yep. Basically, all I did over that lunch break was go on a walk, hang out with my wife and my dog, and get told some lies by the moving company. They're like, "Oh yeah, we sent the paperwork. Here, we're gonna send you a FedEx label. So go ahead and overnight that those money orders." We're like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that." Hey, thanks for the follow, man.
All right. This calls for trouble.
Letting the hunt begin.
seems to not hit very often.
Nothing will fight
Alright, Therion. Oh wait, you're asleep. You can't do anything.
All right.
Alright.
Let's get down to Piscal's for
Oh yeah, I should have Haunted try to capture one of these guys.
Letting the hunt begin. Yeah, holding back nothing.
Ah.
Sorcery.
All right.
Police tend to frown when you have the Switch strapped to the steering wheel. What's worse is you're playing Mario Kart with the motion controls. Oh, what am I? What am I trying to do here? Oh yeah, I need to hand the ball to Therion. That's what I forgot I was doing. Thief skills, Arbor's Reckoning.
Steal the show.
There you go. There we go. Now we should be able to capture that guy. Right on it? Oh, you're asleep. Well, we need to fix that. Alright, Haunted, you're going to rehab.
This way.
Hey, Stutter and Stick. I am indeed back.
All right.
I'm going to be doing daily streams again now that I've purchased things that can get me up and running. I do not have my things back. Whoops.
Ha, try again.
Ooh, a rock cleaver. I'm guessing that's an axe. Increases crit rate quite a little bit. Decreases physical and elemental quite a bit. Yeah, it's not looking so hot. Okay, she could use this. Decreases her elemental attack, but I think we're not at a point where that matters. Unfortunately, not Stutter and Stick. That is why I'm currently have a goal down at the bottom here to try to buy my things back from those
Want a tangle, huh?
people.
Out of my way.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. The scruffy looking nerf herders. That's right.
Here.
Why did I do that and not just use first aid? I don't know. Bamboozlers? I might not be able to call them bamboozlers
If thou darest.
because that might be slanderous.
I will cut him down.
I also think I might not be able to call them hornswogglers. Probably shouldn't call them extortionists. Anything like that. Definitely wouldn't want to call them anything of that sort. Flim-flammers. Nope, can't call them that. Because calling them those things would probably be slanderous. And I wouldn't want to break any laws. Cotton-headed ninny-muggins. Yep. That's another one. But I'm feeling more like myself now that I've gotten some game time in.
Letting the hunt begin.
Because it's been a very long time since I played
Watching my blade
any
dance.
games, really.
All right.
Oh, that's right. I was trying to get Hana to capture some people here, not just kill them all.
This calls for trouble.
Yeah, Mr. Immortal. I recently moved from Seattle to Kansas, back to my hometown. And whilst attempting to do so, we hired a moving company because we're like, oh, let's not try to, impose on our friends. Let's not, try to. Everybody does that. Pizza and beer. Come on, help me move my stuff onto a truck. Nobody wants to do that. It's a pain, and we were trying to be considerate. And we're like, okay, yeah, we can probably afford to do this. It might not be comfortable for a little while, but at least it'll save us the back pain and all that. So we hired this moving company through a broker, and this moving company gave us an estimate, and after things were loaded, after they took a money order, they're like, oh, it's gonna cost more. And then after they took our stuff, they called us and they said it's gonna cost more. And basically they're doing that racket. I mean, I don't think I can call it a racket, so it's probably not a racket, but they're doing this pattern of things that makes it feel like I'm being extorted in order to get my things back from them,
This calls for trouble.
which is a very uncomfortable position to be in. Yeah, it really, really sucks. Yeah, they've bled us dry, and I believe that if I don't pay them in order to get my stuff delivered, they'll consider it abandoned and then promptly sell off everything I own, which includes $20,000 worth of video games, mostly of which are RPGs. It's like 700 games, and then family photos, our furniture, pretty much everything of value that I couldn't pack into the car. So we had a one-bedroom apartment, and all told they want us to pay a total of $7,200 to move it 1,700 miles, which is, from what I've seen, about double average cost of moving. It's 1,700 miles away. And we're already broke. Like, it's just not a good situation to be in.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Yeah, it's a 27-hour drive. I've got a video, actually a couple of videos up on my YouTube channel where I'm talking about it, explaining the situation. Because it's also basically preventing me from being able to work by... Because I'm a full-time YouTuber at this point. Just started out, actually. Just started out YouTubing full-time. And with all of my stuff gone, I cannot produce videos the way that I used to. And it's... So not only am I maybe am I only being not extorted, because I can't say that I'm being extorted unless it's like proven in a court of law, because they could take me to court for slander, so it's definitely not extortion. But I'm also being prevented from being able to work. Ooh, what's this thing? It looks like a dragon.
A dragon? This place is a dragon's lair? I have heard the legends, and Master's tales too, but to see one in the flesh... I scarce imagined this day would cometh, but cometh it has.
Well, it's awesome to have somebody joining all the way from Sweden, man. Welcome to the stream.
Ah, yes. Did I ever tell thee about the time I went dragon hunting in the Cliftlands?
4 times now, and the tale getteth longer with each telling.
Is that so? I suppose each time I remember more of the thrilling details, eh?
Master, this world is not big enough for all the giant beasts thou hast huntedest.
Thou believest me not, and yet I really did.
Hey, Ranku. Thank you so much.
What in the... Stop in this!
Why? Do I smell so foul?
'Tis not thy smell.
Oh, art thou blushing? Do I embarrass the... Ah!
Hey, thank you so much for the sub.
Don't ben a fool.
If thou insistest, but listen, my girl. Hunters fighteth many kinds of beasts, some so wondrous and astounding thou canst scarce imagine them. When thou art older, thou too will have tales that no one will believeth, but thou must still keep them. Some will haunt thy dreams, some will maketh thee snorten with laughter whenever thou recallst them. But let me tell thee this, Honnet.
What is it, Master?
Even when thy tale is so improbable and fantastic that not one man thinketh it the truth, thou canst tell it to me, and I will believe every word.
I like the story of Hunnet and her master.
Thou shalt hear in this tale, Master, over and again, until thou beggest me to stop, just as thou didst to me.
It's such a sweet game.
If thou art ready, then so am I.
Ruh-roh.
What is the logical course of action?
Logical course of action is to run. But hey, we're not about logical, are we, Cyrus?
So much to learn.
Hey, got lucky there.
My turn. There.
Hey, we have 3 axe users in this party right now.
Come in, if thou darest.
Yes.
What is
Oh,
the
that's
logical
lucky.
course of action? Out of my way.
That's too many people with axes if I axe you. Also, hey, watching you play and stuff, good to see you again, man.
Bring it on.
Letting the hunt begin.
Ooh.
Out of my way.
Alright. That guy hits kind of hard, I guess.
Now, what next? Now the true lesson begins.
Actually, no. We should heal up a little bit now.
Miracle like no other.
Come in, if thou darest.
All right.
Alright, let's do purifying dust with some pomegranate.
Try this.
There we go.
I appreciate it, really.
Darn, he's not weak to daggers. But
Here goes nothing.
I don't like that. Not one bit.
All right.
That's no bueno.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
What do this?
Time to steal the show.
Bring it on. Pick your poison.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Holding back nothing.
Not bad. That's bad though.
Bring it on. That's what I'm here for.
My turn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh hey, Cyrus is back. That's good.
Out of my way.
He gets.
Hey Mars, welcome back, man.
That'll do her.
What next?
All right.
What is the logical course of action?
Ugh. Oh, that hurts. Yeah. All right. Well, one of these. Yeah, that's kind of nice, right? Oh.
Now, stand.
Oh, hey.
Here goes
That's
nothing.
nice. Okay.
Come in, if thou darest.
Okay, so he is weak to arrows. Makes things a little handier.
A miracle like no other.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Nice.
You too.
Here we go. Try this.
Okay.
My turn. I'm ready. Time to steal the show.
Here goes nothing. Oh, fine. Pick your poison.
What next? Holding back nothing.
An interesting dilemma.
Okay.
Now the true lesson begins.
Okay, whatever. We'll try this. No. How about...
You will atone for your sins.
Oh!
Here goes nothing.
Oh, some injurious seed. A little bit of sleep weed.
How do you like this?
Out of my way.
Hey Ren, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It is indeed a big old dragon. I mean, I haven't seen too many dragons, but I imagine that that's got to be in the upper tiers of dragon sizes. Oh, awesome! Well, I'm glad to see you again, Lamless.
Bring it on.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Yeah, I do agree. Like the human enemies are like massive, just overshadow the entire party. It's pretty great. No, I still don't have my stuff back. Yeah, that's still being settled, hopefully. They're not really very good. Okay, I'm not using Lind anymore.
Out of my way.
Yeah. So I went to like a pawn shop and picked up this mic that you're listening to. I grabbed a cheap webcam off of Amazon, and luckily I had my computer and Switch along for the ride. But all of my stuff is still in Seattle, and I cannot say that the company is holding my stuff hostage because that would be slanderous, possibly. But let's just say they have all of my stuff and are demanding more money before I'll ever see it again, if I ever see it again. I'm pretty sure I'm being scammed. But I have no recourse at this point but to try to pay them off. So yeah, no, I'm absolutely not joking. I wish I was joking. You can check below. That's why I have my little fundraiser meter there set to such a ridiculous amount of money at the bottom of the stream and below the window, you'll see a little blurb and a link to my YouTube video where I talk about it more. But yeah, I'm
beginning.
I'm pretty well hosed. Yeah, they've requested money on several occasions. 4,000 is the 4,000 is over. It's 4,000 over the. I mean, that's only normal to pay. You know, a few, like 3,500 for a move is normal for a 1-bedroom apartment, but 7,200 is not.
Never missing.
My turn.
And that's what they've kept on throwing more money onto the pile every time.
Let's do this. He gets.
It's a long story of them asking for more money. I can't afford a lawyer. I have no money. Priority number 1 is to get my stuff back from them, and then priority number 2 is going to be to put that company in the dirt. Because this is just unacceptable.
That'll do her. You will atone for your sins. Out of my way.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way. I wish the company that I'm working with felt that way. But they seem to be under the impression that holding your belongings over you, demanding more money, is an acceptable way to do business, and I don't see it that way.
Now, what next? You will atone for your sins.
What next?
Here we go.
They claim that the products weighed more than expected before they showed up, and then they jacked up the price once they loaded stuff onto the truck because it weighed more. And then apparently they're also claiming that it weighed even more than when they picked it up. Like, I don't know what the hell they're smoking. It's extremely frustrating is what it is. So I just want our things. I want our furniture. I want our, you know, our artwork. I want, obviously, my games. Like I love the new house that we're in. I would love to be able to get comfortable in it. But it doesn't even feel like home because everything that we have in our house right now, basically is stuff we've bought on Amazon to like make this place livable. It's like camping in your own home. It's weird. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a trick here. Okay, so he's at 25% health. Or 26, I guess.
Now, what next? You will atone for your sins.
Coming, if thou darest.
That makes me happy. That not so much, but the first one definitely.
What is the logical course of action? You will atone for your sins. Here.
Here we go.
This is exactly correct, Ren. It's definitely cutting into my ability to make videos and make money. It's
Letting my arrow fly in truth.
you know, their paperwork is so full of disclaimers. You'd think that was their plan to not have my stuff to me for 4 weeks.
My turn.
It's truly crazy what this company is basically set up to do.
I'm ready. Are you?
Here we go. Try this.
Hey, every little bit helps, Sig. I will let you
Letting
know.
my arrow fly in truth.
Oh no, we lost Elfin. I'll let you know if worst does come to worst.
Rain and arrows up on me.
What is the logical course of action?
Yeah, you're not wrong. Watching you play and stuff, it actually kind of fit in pretty well with the scenario that I was just playing through with Ophelia, where a child was kidnapped and they were demanding ransom. Not saying that my belongings are being ransomed by any stretch. That wouldn't want to make any accusations. Oh wait, I kind of am saying that in the, in the crowdfund at the bottom, but oh well, whatever.
What next? Holding back nothing.
That did not do very much damage at all.
Logical course of action.
Ugh.
Sacred light to chase the darkness.
This is true.
Let's do this.
Got him.
Where's the nearest tavern?
It's pretty textbook stuff.
Is
And
it so?
my naivete to this sort of situation didn't do me any favors, I guess. Hey, thanks for the follow. What do you mean, I? I think you mean we. Haunted. Don't be disingenuous. This must be the Herb of Grace. Now, to leave the forest and...
Come in, Linda.
It's all right, Linda. The monsters are gathering here. The dragon that ruled the forest has been slain.
Not yet.
They will not attack us. Not for a while yet. Come in, Lind. Susanna will be awaiting word from us. Now that I have the herb, I can finally face Red Eye. And save Master from the dreadful curse.
Found the herb, did you?
Thou waited for me? Susanna only asked thee to show us the way in.
I have my own mind. A man can tarry where he likes, can't he?
Of course he can.
I don't know about that, Ren. Earlier today, Tsurayu dropped a sizable donation that broke me for a few minutes. Actually had to step away. It was very overwhelming.
Anyway, I'm done tarrying. Suppose I'll go on ahead.
I most appreciate your concern.
Well, I just...
Hey, Steven. Welcome back, man.
What a strange man. Oh?
There she is, Found the Herb of Grace, did you, child?
I'll do what I can.
Here, give it to me. It needs to brew for the spell to, It needs to brew for a spell before it'll work right.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee. So the way that
And then?
Twitch subs work is it grants you access to certain emojis that I've put together for subscribers, and half of the money I believe goes to Twitch and half the money goes to me, and I believe that it's like you would subscribe per month, and I think that gradually like back-to-back donations, like back-to-back subscriptions month by month, it unlocks other various perks I'm not super familiar with, but I believe that if you have Twitch Prime if you have Amazon Prime and it is linked to Twitch, you can actually get one free subscription per month. So basically you can just give $2.50 to anybody who is affiliated with Twitch without any cost to you, which is kind of neat. So, how did it feel to slay your first dragon? Thou knewest it was there. Listen, dear, if you couldn't slay that dragon, you wouldn't have a sinder's hope in a blizzard of surviving an encounter with Red Eye.
You are...
Thou art not a woman to coateth their words in sugar, art thou? Never see much point in it, my dear. Now, why don't you tell me about that dragon while we wait for the herb to brew? Ah, as thou wishest. Yeah, YouTube takes a significant chunk.
Indeed.
And if you instead don't want to subscribe and would rather like donate through things like bits, you can actually purchase bits. I think it's like $1.40 or $1.20 for 100 bits, and you can donate 100 bits, which is basically just $1 to the streamer. And so it's like they take a smaller cut of that than YouTube does with like Super Chat, that sort of thing. Well, I never. So tell me, dear, how does it feel to tell the tale?
Well,
I was never much for talking. It was Master who taught me how to weave stories. Oh, that lad was a tongue-tied fool in his youth as well. This and that. He could scarcely put two words together. Surely he was not that bad.
indeed.
Trust me, dear, what grain of eloquence he now possesses was drummed into him by yours truly. I'd think twice before you tell him your tale. He might be jealous to hear you speak so beautifully.
Well, well.
'Tis true he doth not enjoy being shown up in anything. Here you go. This should do the trick. You be sure to quaff it down in one gulp the moment Red Eye's foul curse strikes you.
Thou hast my thanks. Oh dear.
Too soon for that. You can thank me once Xanta's back to his old self again.
Understood.
Shucks.
Wow, shucks. What is it, Alphin? Oh, nothing. Just admiring the compounding in this potion. The old lady knows how to brew 'em, that's for sure. How dost thou judge the medicine to be good or bad? Oh, that's easy. It's right here. Hmm? Why art thou poking me in the chest? Because I'm making a point. The answer's in here. Get it? A good medicine has heart and soul. And the heart and soul of that one that made it and that old lady that oodle had the heart and soul of the one that made it, and that lady has oodles of both. I see. Thou couldst have just said that without the poking. Yeah, but then he wouldn't have got to poke you in the chest. Alright.
You are Honnet?
I am. And thou one of the Knights Ardent.
At your service. I bear word from Lady Eliza. It is about the fiend, Red Eye.
She hath found it?
Yes, near the desert city of Marceline. She awaits you there.
Then that is where I will go. Thank thee.
If you will excuse me, milady.
Taking your leave so soon?
Yes, it is time. I apologize for any burden I may have caused thee.
Hey, Zico.
My pleasure, dear.
Moving company situation
There's
is bad.
always room under this roof for my favorite granddaughter. The burden of family is no burden at all.
Thank thee. Looking after her, Alaic.
You don't have to tell me. That is my duty, and it will be done.
Indeed.
Hannah, dear, for all your cleverness, you are as naive as a babe in the woods. You are a pretty girl. Not the beauty I was in my
Hey,
younger
Locksmith,
days.
thank you so much, man. I'll do my best to keep my spirits up. Thank you so much, man. That's gonna
I'll
help a
hold you
lot.
up with my prattle no
Thank you.
longer. Go in safety, my dear.
And hey, thank you for the follow.
Thank thee. When the hunt is done, I shall return, and Master with me.
And so does Hunted leave still snow behind her. Her quest has now become a hunt. To save her master, she must slay the beast they call Red Eye. With this knowledge, she strides toward her next destination, the city of Marceline, surrounded by sand and the Sunlands. Alright, man. Well, thank you so much, Sig, for stopping by, and I'll see you later, man. I'm really happy to be streaming again. It's definitely been lifting my spirits to finally get to return to some bit of normalcy. Alright, so whose chapter 3 is next? I think there's only one chapter 3 left. Cyrus. Okay. And he's in Stoneguard. Stoneguard, huh? Alright. Well, before I make my way to Stoneguard, let's go formulate a different party. Hunnit's alright, but I don't think I prefer her. Yeah, I think I prefer Primrose as a merchant. All right. Now then, let's make our way down to right now. That's right, we had business there. Hey, thank you so much. Go Ducks go. Cheered 200 bits. Thank you so much, man. The story so far. In Quarry Crest, Cyrus used his powers of deduction to get to the bottom of a series of kidnappings perpetrated by the depraved scholar Gideon, who was harvesting the villagers' blood for his dark research. It was in Gideon's sickening laboratory that Cyrus discovered it. A translated copy from the far reaches of hell. The far reaches of hell. Though the history of this dark arts intrigued him, he could not sit idly by while his peers used knowledge for evil. And so Cyrus came to Stoneguard, where the tome was bound. Would he find answers here, or only more dreadful questions? Hey, Baku! Good to see you again, man. And thank you for the host. Much appreciated. A sprawling city if I ever saw one. Talk about searching for a needle in a haystack.
Now then.
First, I shall review where we stand. Like as not, the translated copy from the far reaches of hell was produced by a bookmaker in this town. But where to begin my search? Yeah, I did stop streaming earlier. I took a couple hours break to try to settle issues with the moving company. So far, no joy. Logically speaking, it would make the most sense to begin at the source. Which means head straight for... the bindery, of course. Where else? Hey, that's alright. That's how it goes, man. Sometimes.
Very well.
Let the investigation begin. Yeah, so are we out of the shadows. My wife and I are... yeah, it's definitely taking a toll on our ability to sleep, our ability to be comfortable and rest. It's got us on edge. Let's see now. I sold a book of my making to Dominic, a translator. His home lies on the east side of town. Most intriguing. Well now, it would seem I owe this Dominic a visit. I should be able to find him in the workshop east of here.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon, is this the residence of...
My apologies.
I don't know who you are, but I'm not in the mood for company.
A moment of your time.
If you could just spare a moment, kind sir, there's something I'd like to ask you.
Be gone with you.
I said I don't want to see no one. Leave me at once. Huh. He seems like a stubborn one. I'll have to find another way. Pray forgive the intrusion. A good day to you, sir. It might behoove me to find a bit more about our friend Dominic.
Well.
So you were refused. Indeed, it would appear that we have no one to rely on upon us but ourselves. This Dominic fellow, stubborn coot, wouldn't you say? A type regrettably common in the world of philosophy and science. So you're going to find out more about him. Certainly. If I can do that, I might find a means by which to make him listen to me. I shall start by talking to his colleagues and other associates. Good luck. Those bookish types are battier than the carry-on caves. Myself included. Yep. I've been doing that out of the shadows. Now, unfortunately, they are in a two-party consent state, which I'm not sure if that matters, but I've definitely been recording the conversations over here on my side because I believe that because I'm in a one-party consent state, I believe that this would still be admissible within my state as evidence should it be necessary. Though, I'm obviously not a lawyer. Let's see now. Dominic had a Dominic had a translation commission that would earn him a fortune. Still rues the day he said yes to it. Poor lad. Most intriguing. That Dominic went straight and shut himself off from the world after his only daughter succumbed to sickness 15 years ago. Most intriguing. Cyrus is kind of cold here, isn't he? Oh, that's intriguing. His daughter died of dysentery. Ho ho ho. Yeah, purifying seed. I'll take that. I actually did post 2 legal advice. Most of them have told me basically that I should consider the stuff stolen and start working toward getting replacements through my insurance company. I wish I could save everyone, but I need money to make medicine, and some patients just can't afford it. Sold some medicine to Dominic about 15 years ago, I think. Was in a spot of bother, as I recall, frantically speaking, so I gave him a discount. Most intriguing.
Very well.
And that should do it, I dare say. Dominic will be more talkative this time. I guess we'll go find out. Hey, no worries, man. You know, you can't solve problems by, putting your head in the sand, right? And it honestly feels good to have people to talk to about it.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon, Master Dominic. I'm Cyrus the Scholar who called upon you earlier. You again. I already told you. I don't want to see you.
But of course.
Yes, if my reasoning is correct, this is undoubtedly why Dominic has cut off all contact with the outside world. I do not mean to open old wounds, friend. Hey, thank you so much, Stutter and Stick. I appreciate it, man. But I've heard you've lost your dear daughter to illness 15 years ago. Hey, thank you, Firemail. Have some money for your moving disaster. Love your stream and your YouTube channel. Well, thank you so much, man. Every little bit helps, and thank you. That makes... That will help a lot, man. Thank you.
Thusly.
Since then, you have secluded yourself and cut off all contact with the outside world. In order to procure the elixirs that might save your daughter, you needed coin, quickly, in large quantities. And so you accepted an unusual task.
Yes.
To wit, producing a translation of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Who told you this?
Now then.
The book that you translated is now in my possession. Clearly, you are a scholar of great knowledge and wisdom. You took care to omit the most horrific passages, doubtless because you recognized the danger they posed. As an academic, I will not stand idly by as knowledge is used for the purpose of evil. And so, I ask you, who commissioned this translation from you? Come inside.
Many thanks.
Thank you, friend.
Listen.
But where should I even begin?
In truth,
15 years ago, a man came here to me with a request he said was of dire import. Strangely, I cannot recall his name. He was a scholar. From his words, one could tell his mind was as sharp as a blade. But what I remember more than anything were his eyes, which burned blood red with zeal for knowledge that bordered on obsession. Stutter and Stick, the best way to donate, if that's what you're looking to do, below the stream is a list of headings, and one of them is donate, which takes you to Streamlabs, which is a direct donation through PayPal, basically, that gets the money to me directly, immediately, and with very few, with very little money coming out of that going to like Twitch or YouTube or wherever. That's the most efficient way to donate. And I believe the link is streamlabs.com/SuperDerek1. Hey, out of the shadows. Thanks again, man. Red eyes. Could it be? No. Perish the thought.
after that.
They said in recent years he accepted a prestigious position at the Royal Academy in Atlasdom.
It couldn't be.
Good gods! Headmaster Yevon.
Yes. Yes.
It's coming back to me now, yeah. Yevon was his name.
In truth.
Oh, that's weird. I thought I had whitelisted that. Here, I'll paste it here. There we go. Oh, weird. I wonder why my chat window just refreshed. I have all links disabled. That link should work. Let me know if it doesn't. He came to me, a mighty and venerable tome in hand. That tome was from the far reaches of hell. I did not have to think twice.
Is that so?
Knowing full well the danger posed by the forbidden knowledge within?
Yes.
Yes, I was not blind to the risk. And yet, what choice did I have? The medicine my daughter required cost a veritable fortune, and I'm but a humble scholar. So, you followed Yevon's instructions to the letter?
Yes.
Yes, I translated that dreadful tome. all the while fearing for my life of what horrors might come to pass if the knowledge fell into the wrong hands. In the end, even the rarest of elixirs could not save my poor little girl. Looking back, I believe this was divine punishment for my sins. Headmaster Yevon, whatever was the man thinking? You say the book is in your possession. I beg of you, promise me.
Leave it to me.
I will see that it never, ever again used to bring pain and suffering. You have my word. The pain and guilt you bear is surely beyond my understanding, but I hope this will bring you even a small measure of solace. Rest your easy heart, friend, and as best you can. Or rest your heart easy, friend, as best you can.
You have my thanks.
Cyrus, was it? You have my thanks. Oh.
Come now.
Well, are you going to keep hiding in the shadows, or shall we end this charade? Hey, thank you, Baku. Thank you so much, man. So, you were wise to my presence.
Just so.
I knew I was being followed, yes. Fancy meeting you outside the academy. You are the headmaster's assistant, miss?
Call me Lucia.
Lucia. Hey, man, every little bit helps. Thank you so much. A pleasure. And why have you followed me here, Miss Lucia?
I apologize.
Forgive me, Professor Albright. I meant no offense. I overheard you were investigating the whereabouts of a certain tome. A tome by the name of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Is this correct? And what if it is? Hey, thanks for the host to the Hollow.
In truth,
What I'm about to say is, I ask you to keep in the utmost confidence. I have reason to believe Headmaster Yevon is plotting something unsavory involving the self-same tome.
Why, I'll be...
So, the thief who stole the book from the archives was
yes.
the headmaster himself. Of this I am all but certain. The headmaster's assistant I may be, but at first and foremost I am a scholar in my own right. I will not stand to see my profession's good name be sullied by one who would use the knowledge in the name of evil. This is why.
Indeed.
You came here seeking my aid.
Correct.
Yes, my intuition as an academic tells me you are a man to be trusted. It's a good question, Remedo. It's not his library, though. It's the Academy's library, so... As you may be aware, Headmaster Yevon hails from Stoneguard himself.
Yes.
Yes, I was planning to investigate that very matter after I was done here. The house in which he was born still stands. Yet there are ominous rumors about the place. I have ascertained the location, but am hesitant to investigate further on my own. And so I ask, Professor Albright, pray, lend me your aid. I think she's in on it.
I see.
Yeah, Out of the Shadows, that is on my list of things to do as soon as I've retrieved my belongings. I'd rather not provoke them while they are in possession of my belongings. I see. Before I promise anything, I would see this house with my own eyes.
Correct.
I understand completely. You will find it on the north side of town. Music in this game is great.
Shall we begin?
Very well. Let us pay a visit straight away. As for whether or not I can cooperate, I will give you my answer there. Is this acceptable?
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you, Professor. I will go on ahead and meet you there.
Well met.
I'm studying the Ventus dynasty, which prospered 3 centuries before our time. Ventus III is my favorite of the kings. He was renowned for his drawings and paintings. Strange thing is, one day Ventus III suddenly stopped painting and never touched the brush again. It was as if he'd lost his muse. A queer mystery, fair to say. I'm setting to solve it. Alright, see you later, man. I definitely plan to have fun with this game. This tome came from a land across the sea. It appears to be described as the lives and customs of people who lived there. Sadly, it's written in a script I cannot make neither heads nor tails of. I wonder if anyone can. Oh, maybe after this. This is where Headmaster Yevon was born and raised. According to the neighbors, it has lain abandoned for some 20 years now.
Is that so?
Ominous indeed. Well, shall we go let ourselves in? Yep. Well, what the hell? Oh wait, no, that's not hell. That's what the... Okay, I just finished a sentence for him.
Oh! Where? What is this place?
Oh, I think you know.
Ah, Professor Albright. I apologize for this little ruse.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere. So, we meet again, Headmaster Yvonne.
When I heard you were looking into from the far reaches of hell, I knew your search would lead you here. And sure enough, you didn't disappoint me. Your mind is every bit as sharp as I thought it was.
You sent Lucia to keep an eye on me.
What a shame, my dear boy. A thirst for knowledge like yours would be such a terrible thing to waste. So, what do you say? Apprentice yourself to me, and I will overlook your little trespasses.
How kind of you. I refuse. I am, shall we say, philosophically opposed to your stance on knowledge. I believe that knowledge should be shared, not hoarded for one's personal gain.
I thought you'd say as much. Most unfortunate, Cyrus. Most unfortunate.
Hey, it's going okay. Yeah. Okay.
As you know, this is my house, and I don't get many callers these days. A smart man like you knows what this means, yes?
Right.
When you starve to death here, no one will be the wiser.
If you think I'll give up without a fight, you don't know me nearly well enough.
What have we here?
Climbing my way out doesn't seem to be an option.
Now then.
Now, how to get myself out of this predicament? All right.
Professor?
Professor Albright? That voice. Could it be?
Are you okay?
Hold on, Professor. I'll lower a rope. There you go. Climb on up. Ah, redemption. Oh, Professor, I'm so glad you're safe. Therese. Did you come all this way from Atlasdom? But why?
Actually,
I knew you were in danger. And so I came to warn you. That's quite enough, young lady.
Therese.
I knew Cyrus would come, but you have pluck for a girl your age.
You think you can get away with this?
Yvonne, let her go at once. It is clear hostage... Wait. It is clear hostage negotiation never factored into your scholarly pursuits. Mark my words, Cyrus. Stop meddling in my research, or this girl's life is forfeit. No. Wait! Hey, Ultimate Flash? Not much, man. Just still dealing with the moving company, but I am glad to return to some normalcy here.
Son of a...
Hey, I won't let him get away with this. I don't care who you are, kidnapping and holding someone hostage ain't right. Alphen, my friend, I often find you overly hot-headed and temperamental. But on this issue, I stand in complete agreement. Why, no man who pretends to integrity and virtuousness can let such wrongdoing go unpunished. Shucks, Professor. Never seen you get so hot under the collar before. I assure you I'm quite calm, and my subcollar temperature remains tepid. Alright, if you say so. Either way, let's get going. Indeed, Alphen, we must make haste. When in doubt, go the opposite direction. I bet there's some good stuff here. Somewhere.
May I have this dance?
An interesting dilemma. You will atone for your sins.
Bring it on!
Oh, this game is fantastic so far. In my humble opinion.
I'm ready. The Panther Dance.
Over here! Whoa. I appreciate it, really.
I am ready. The Lion Dance.
Here we go.
Now, what next?
Time to steal the show. Bring it on!
Hey, Lindsay. Welcome back.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ah.
This is the beginning.
I bet whatever's in that treasure chest is either worth it or not.
Out of my way. There. Here goes nothing.
Yeah, this is Cyrus's chapter 3.
I'm feeling better already.
Interesting dilemma.
These guys are wearing a bunch of iron. Let's see if they're weak to electric. No? Oh well. It was a nice try.
I am ready. The winds of fortune will rage. I am ready.
But it looks like a strong gust of wind will blow them over, so that's good.
The Panther Dance.
Oh good, weak to daggers. I'll make this easy.
Now, what next?
Here we go. Don't mind if I do. My turn.
The lightning effects are like a theater.
Here we go.
I think that confuses me. Not sure what you mean by that. Oh, lighting. Oh, the lighting effects are like a theater. Okay. That makes way more sense.
The winds of fortune will rage.
Interesting dilemma. Now the true a miracle like no other.
Let's do this. Time to steal the show.
I am ready.
Ooh. 5 times experience points, 5 times job points. And we're almost dead, but hey, this is okay.
Yes.
Because this deals damage inversely proportional to your current hit points.
Let's get down to work.
That's gonna kill that guy.
Ha! Try again.
Yeah, good bit of XP and good bit of job points. Nice. Man, that's handy. We all need to live though, so let's do some healing now. There we go. It's just a plum? All this work for a plum? Alright, well I guess that I was right. I said it would either be worth it or it wouldn't. So,
I've done my
looks like it's the
research.
latter.
Out of my way. I appreciate it, really.
Over here.
I am ready. The winds of fortune will rage.
An interesting dilemma.
Nothing will quiet the
Yeah,
All right.
I'm really feeling bad for Wood. Luckily, it sounds like his games are unscathed, and it's just a mess of a situation that he's in with his landlord. Did he put out a video talking about it yet, or is it just on Twitter so far that he's been talking about it? Because he and I talked about it a little bit, but I'm not sure what information he's put out yet about his situation.
I'm feeling better already. My turn.
Try this.
He posted a video today. Okay, I'll need to go check that out then.
The Panther Dance.
It's just not been a very good month for Wood and I so far, that's for sure. Just what are the odds? I hope that the odds are bad, because I don't like the idea of the odds of this happening again to either of us being
An interesting dilemma. Attain right.
the curse of YouTube gaming. Beware the Ides of September.
I am ready.
Yeah, his shipping nightmare, that was also terrible. Maybe it's not September, maybe it's August that was terrible. And I'm just still suffering the effects of August. Which is terrible because that was my birthday. It was at the end of August. Like the day after my birthday, these people come and pick up my stuff and it just gets worse from there. Maybe that's it.
Don't mind if I do.
The August of Terror. Yeah.
The lion.
Did she just say, "Watch me now"? Like,
Bring it on. I got just what you need.
So she just went, "Hey, watch me now." She probably did. They like to throw in little pop culture references like that.
Out of my way. I'm ready. Are you? Time to steal the show.
There we go.
Where's the nearest tavern?
I mean, the town that I just moved to, that that storm that I was talking about in the beginning of that video of my first moving nightmare video. No, it wasn't my moving nightmare video. It was the video before that. Well, that actually ended up causing a lot of flooding in my town. I didn't realize it at the time, but yeah, it caused like some flash flooding that like destroyed a lot of businesses and displaced a lot of people from their homes. Luckily, I'm up on a hill, so I wasn't affected by that.
Let's see what you got. Fatal touch. Bring it on. That'll do her.
What is the logical course of action?
I am ready. I need you here.
I'm ready. Are you? Time to steal the show.
All right.
I am ready.
That is also true, Ultimate Flash. It's not a very steep hill, luckily, but it is a distinct possibility. If that happens, we've got more trouble, though. Actually, I'd rather not disclose more information about my location, but well, suffice it to say, if there's a landslide on this hill in this town, there's a lot of trouble brewing. That's for sure. Yeah, we did actually have a little bit of flooding in our basement due to water drainage issues.
Fatal touch.
I am ready.
But at least it's not like my basement will never be full of water. Or if it is full of water, we had better get an ark, you know? At least, or maybe if there is a major flood, it's got more to do with like the water from pipes and stuff, as opposed to leaks. Just based on our current situation.
The winds of fortune will rage.
But being on a hill, we are more prone to getting hit by things like tornadoes. But having a basement is a good thing for that.
A miracle like no other.
Bring it on.
It depends on where you are, Fire. Basically, there's not many places within the United States that there isn't some form of natural disaster to worry about. It's kind of like Pokemon. There's no Pokemon with no weaknesses. You know, there's always a weakness to something. Tornadoes in the Midwest, earthquakes on the coast, hurricanes on the East Coast, volcanoes in the Pacific Northwest, and on Hawaii. You pretty much just pick your poison and hope that, you know, that you don't lose the game of roulette. Oh, and make sure you get the correct kind of insurance for this sort of stuff. Oh yeah, up north you have blizzards and ice storms. We have ice storms here in the Midwest as well. There was an ice storm that took down power out here for like a month a few years back. Pretty terrible stuff. And there's almost nothing worse than ice, because it affects everyone.
I'm feeling better already.
Interestingly, the Pacific Northwest does not get lightning. So I guess Pacific Northwest is like ground type.
Out of my way.
Bring it on.
Like, I'm pretty sure that the night we moved out here, there was that thunderstorm. And I saw and heard more thunder and lightning in one night than I saw in my entire 8 years in Seattle. And it was awesome. Because that's like what I grew up with. It's actually like, it's something that that kind of puts me to sleep, in fact.
I've done my research on you.
Yeah, there's a lot of natural disasters within the United States, but I feel like that's offset by the fact that, like, in a lot of other places of the world, the natural disaster is the United States. Okay, bad joke.
Fatal touch. Bring it on.
In the 80s, water pipes froze in Houston?
I am ready.
Wow, that's insane.
What is the logical course of action?
Out of my way. I appreciate it, really.
I am ready. The Panther Dance.
What is the logical course of action?
Yeah, I heard about Japan too. Luckily, I don't think Jimmy Hoppa was affected by those. At least, if he was, he hasn't said so yet. But I should probably check in on him. Isn't that how that REM starts for Mido? The end of the world as we knew it? That's great. It starts with earthquakes, snakes, and airplanes. I don't know. All I know is Lenny Bruce is not afraid.
Don't mind if I do.
My turn. What a do that time to steal the show.
REM talks about Trump battling the news in that song? Are you sure?
The winds of
Like,
fortune will rage.
maybe I need to go look through the lyrics. Or is it just sort of like,
Here we go.
or is it just sort of like vague allusions to it? Kind of like prophecies by, well, what's his name? The poet from 1,000 years ago. Or not 1,000. I don't know who I'm talking about. I can't remember his name. The inane babbler from several hundred years ago that everybody thinks is prophecy. Yeah, Nostradamus, that's the guy. That's the one. Is it like actual, like laid out, like, because I mean, Nostradamus wrote so much stuff, you can interpret it to mean literally anything if you picked out the right, but it is the lyrics. Like it says Donald Trump fights the news. That's pretty funny.
What is the logical course of action?
As soon as there's more developments, Cam. We're currently going back and forth with the broker, who has finally decided to enter the fray, and they're requesting documentation from the moving company. The moving company is failing to provide that documentation. We've been instructed by the brokers to not pay the movers any more money until things are straightened out, which is something I am happy with.
The show is over.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of his quatrains are proven true from like post hoc rationalization. I don't want to. Like, the thing about Nostradamus is, if you go looking for, did he prophesy this? Then, yeah, you'll find stuff that backs up that if you go in with the intention of searching for that. Because it's vague enough that you could interpret it. You could interpret any number of his passages to mean any number of different things. That's the thing about Nostradamus. Like, that's not how predictions work, though. Like, you need to, like the value of a prediction is only if you can infer the future from it, not go back and read the past into it, you know? It's like cold reading, right? Or Barnum statements. Let's see.
I appreciate it. Really.
Exactly. It's easy to predict the future when you're in the future.
I am ready.
I didn't get the reference from The Return of the Jedi, did I? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Oh, she's out of skill points. Knife him. Shank him, Primrose.
Bring it on.
Share skill points with Prim.
Always happy to share.
Oh, I should have... Okay, yeah, that's good. We're good.
What was the logical course of action?
Nothing will fight
Here goes nothing.
No, well, you spelled profit in a certain way correctly. I mean, it's not your fault the English language is terrible. What am I doing? I am skill point thieving. That's what he's doing. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that I'm not a huge Star Wars geek. I enjoy the Star Wars films though, but not enough that I could be able to pick out more obscure quotes, unfortunately.
I appreciate it. Really.
I can pick out the famous lines, like, "No, I am your father." But not the more obscure ones.
I am ready.
Yeah.
The wings of
Yeah,
fortune
like,
will
I can pick
vanish.
up on the Tauntaun quote. There we go.
Time to steal the show. Where's the nearest tavern?
Yeah, Cosmic. Well, so far, they have my back. Basically, they're waiting to see the paperwork to make sure it's all on the up and up. And I'm kind of curious to find out how much they'll have my back once the paperwork is in. I guess that's kind of what I'm waiting to find out. And yeah.
I'll make this quick.
I mean, the broker is still kind of hemming and hawing, you know, talking. I think they're still trying to operate under the assumption that the moving company is legit and not a bunch of thieves, which is kind of understandable since it's a business partner of theirs that they hooked us up with, and I think they want to decrease or limit liability should things go south. But it's good that they are at least having us take, or they are encouraging us to be smart and not just go with whatever the moving company says.
I am ready.
I'm not at a stopping.
Whatever, you've been at a stopping point.
Okay, I forgot. Okay, seriously, I will sit for a second. I have to finish this. I had told my wife that I was gonna find a stopping point like about 40 minutes ago, and I forgot to do that. So now I'm gonna see if I can find a stopping point. Because we do need to try to get a hold of the broker again and see if they've made any headway. Yeah, oops is right.
What's this?
She's practicing her Eye of Sauron technique over in the corner. Huh? No. I don't think they can actually hear you because you're not close enough to the microphone.
Interesting dilemma.
Yeah, not with that tone of voice. You might scare people off. There we go.
Where's the nearest tavern?
All right. I think this is probably a stopping point. I'll be gone forever. Okay, so guys, I will go ahead and call this the stream for now, though I may return in 20 minutes to a half hour or so, depending on how things go. If I don't come back for a long while, it's because I'm making good progress, or things are going terribly.
That doesn't help your people there. Like, are things going well, or is there like rampage?
Yeah, if nothing changes, I'll be right back. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for now. Thank you all for joining me. And, let's see. Ooh. Okay, yeah. I'll go ahead and end this stream, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one, everyone.